Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the J22 Report. I am your host, Johnnie Market. You all know that drill. Hit that like button, subscribe if you already haven't. And just wanted to do a video today. First off, I had a conversation with people that are pretty, well known in the corporate world, people I know very well, and Washington lobbying and everything. That's a Rumble exclusive. So, gotta go to Rumble, find me. I have a link below to that video. I shared. And one of the reasons I did is a lot of people think uh, the elites and whatever know what they're doing, but the reality is there's a lot of things that we know that they don't, like the commercial real estate bubble, the credit card loans bubble. There's the student loan bubble. I didn't even talk about that one. That's a fifth one. That one's way later. I think when the government declares bankruptcy in the 30s, I think that will pop. Right now, they're under the illusion that America can grow its way out of the debt problem, and it can't. Default is the only solution. But you know what they say about illusions? They can last longer than people say. But anyway, let's get into the markets. Uh, quick thing, gold. I think it's still in correction mode. There's still some sort of Trumphoria. I think the stock market will correct or go upwards, meaning small upwards with corrections the rest of the year. I don't think it's really gonna there's any danger. And one of the reasons is if you look at Friday, right now it's in correction, but the stock market after the Trump election had such a big boom that I think a lot of people are pricing in, no taxes on Social Security. That will increase consumer spending, no taxes on tips. That will increase consumer spending. And yeah, that's the main thing. Oh yeah, he had no state income tax for or no income tax on firefighters, police officers, and active and military duty. So that would boost. I mean, this will cause huge deficits, but this a lot of people are talking about his pro-growth policies that he's going to be bringing in, and I think the market's still sort of taking that in. There is a correction a little bit. I believe it was down for the Friday. But gold, I think I looked at the retail sales number blew out. The New York manufacturing had a huge number, which manufacturing's a lot of people say are in recession. I think it was more of a one-time off. Doesn't mean they won't have a good number. They'll probably have better numbers over the next quarter or two. I'm really looking towards next year. I think the market will go up, but it's coming to a top. I'm not bullish or bearish, and gold I think will go up next year. I think for the rest of this year, it's just going to correct or go sideways. Uh, I think the lowest is probably 2,400. I don't think it will go lower than that, at least not yet. And then I think it will make another move. And what I want to talk about is these, Avi talks about the fifth wave, and I subscribe to his safer banking research because I need a bank to hide out in. And I subscribe to it, yeah, just a safer banking. But he's talking about gold and silver. There's going to be a fifth wave, and next year it's going to be a huge market top, which I mean, I think it will be sometime between 2025 or 2026. There's a lot of government spending bills coming through that were already passed, they're already baked into the cake. And so I think that will keep the market up. But here's the other thing. I think gold will eventually, my thing, a lot of these government spending bills are going to come in, they're going to drive inflation up, or some of these bankruptcies that we talked about, they're going to start coming to more into fruition, and we'll see bad economic data, and that will allow the Fed to cut. But right now, with the good, strong economic data, the Fed won't be cutting much. They're from last thing I heard, they'll be hold steady. So that's why I think the market, with yields rising, the upswings will be limited. So it might just go like this, and then sort of, well, you can't see my hand, but sort of ziggy zaggy up a little, but not too much more. And gold, I think, will be sort of ziggy zaggy, but not down too much. Lowest 2,400, no technical. I think next year though there will be a upswing. But the other thing I wanted to get into, yeah, so he talked about a parabolic rally. And let's just go to the last rallies. And I looked them up. I can't do the sharing screens because I don't have a new computer yet. I'm gonna go shopping for one after this video. I'll probably post this later. This video is done during the day, but it'll probably be posted tonight. So anyway, in 1979 through 1980, that was gold's first one. Gold went from around 250 to 800, more than 800. I can't find the exact number, but I remember it was 850 something. That's quite a big move. That was the biggest move in the gold bull market. And in 79, silver went from $6 to almost 50. And then in 2008, the last move, silver went from $9 all the way to 50. Now, if you do the whole move going back from 2000, now it depends on what you want to do. Some people might want to count the $19, but still, that's bigger move than start at four to 19, that's 15, but then 19 to 50, that's 21. So it's still the biggest move, no matter what you want to count, 19 or 15. So I think this we're going to see similar moves like that, percentage wise in gold and silver and the miners. And I would say starting next year into 2026. And that's what I think will happen. I think this was sort of but I think it's going to correct for the next couple of months because it's already digested a big move and it's come down. So I don't think it'll be that much longer because it's really corrected in terms of prices. I think it's around 20. Let me go look real quick. It was at 2,700. It hit that target I was talking about. Sorry, I've been sick. And right now it's at 2563. So that's all I have to say. And that's all I have to say. I might actually do another exclusive. But the other thing is, so that's one thing. In terms of, uh, yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say. I was going to talk about government spending, but I'll save that for another video. But yeah, last thing I want to say is, none of this is financial investment advice. It's just my opinions on the markets. And I do have an X handle. I'm not going to reveal that yet. And I do have a TikTok video. I'm not going to reveal that yet. I'm find out how to incorporate, but I will be doing exclusives in the future with either TikTok or and if X does videos, I might even have an X channel. Like I might have X Thursdays and Wednesdays. If I do a video, I might do X on the weekends. So follow me everywhere. Be prepared for that. I'll have the Rumble link below because I have Rumble exclusives now. And I just had one on Saturday and posted it on Sunday. So follow below and you can look at that video. But I will be doing exclusives more throughout. So if you only follow me on one area, you're not going to get it all. So anyway, hit that like button, subscribe, comment below, and I will see you next video.